When I came here in junior year, it was very interesting. I mean, it was different from where I came from because the environment was very different. People were different. But yeah, it was just interesting all in all.
Came from Central, and I came here. I felt like I had more opportunities. I was able to enhance my leadership roles. I was able to do more with my student body. I'm vice president of student council and vice president of the senior class.
When I came here, it was a big culture shock because the way I learned was different from the way they did here. So I had things like accelerated reader that we had to read every book a week, and it wasn't really enforced here. But along the line, it did get better, and I got used to it, and I learned more. I'm McGelvin. I'm a senior at Thackston Charter School.
I'm Teresa Lopez, and I'm a senior at Thackston Charter School.
I'm Mariana Brinkley Stephen. I'm a senior at Thackston Charter School.
Our senior year has been an experience. I would say good and bad. There's a lot of bad things that happened in the beginning since Thackston is just a startup school and this is our first senior class. There has been a lot of complications because I would say that the school doesn't really know how to have a senior class per se. But they have gotten better. A lot of things have gotten done, even though there was a lot of mistakes. Things were fixed somewhat, and we're all about to graduate, so I'm happy for that.
Well, my senior year has been an experience. There has been good and bads. It's just how you take it day by day. You have to look at it as though, like, where am I going to go from here? How do I do this to get to where I want to be? I mean, it's had its ups and downs, but, you know, we've all been trying to work hard at what we do and just go from there.
For my senior year, it definitely has had its ups and downs, but in the end, I just look at it, how can it make me stronger? How can it make me into the younger woman that I want to be? And how can it make me a better person to go into higher education?
In our senior seminar class, which is taught by our guidance counselor, Ms. Jimenez, we had to do a project where we had to tell a 2-minute speech about ourselves and what we had been through in life. And a lot of our seniors have been through hard times, so it was hard to open up, but once everybody did, we kind of came closer together, and instead of being friends, we became a family.
My story would be the classes. When we started out, our classes were way different than what they are now. I don't think they were prepared for the class. Like we said earlier, they weren't really prepared for us. So our classes were just, it was different. And then in the middle of the year, they started changing our classes. And I think it just shifted it to us. I don't know, it was just hard for us to, you know, be in that class. And the seminar classes are just a waste of time.
My story would be our senior brunch, and it was a combination of bringing all the seniors together and bringing their families together and their parents to meet our guidance counselor and to see where we go from now, because there was a lot of confusion. There was a lot of different scenarios going around of how graduation is going to look, how prom is going to look, how our diplomas are going to look. But when we had the senior brunch, we all got to be together. And like Herman said, we got to be more of a family. Even though it wasn't our whole senior class, we were all still together because we came together for the same reason. It was a nice day.
It has been really good to see people open up when they had such a hard shell and they weren't really talking to anybody, even their parents, and to see them open up to their fellow classmates and the teacher, it was really good.
Hi, my name is Jacob Rojas. Recently, I used to live out here when I was younger, at the age of 7, 8. I used to go to Lincoln Charter School for 3rd grade, then moved back to New York. After New York, I lived there ever since until my senior year, moved back here to
One experience I'll always remember from Helen Thackston that's kind of set it apart from any other school I've ever been to is it's like a feeling of a family more than just a school. Everyone is together for the most part, and everyone gets along with each other and has a feeling of I'm gonna look out for my brother and I'm my brother's keeper in a certain way. I remember last year actually, in my junior year, we had a week long. I guess during the PSSAs around this time, with Mr. Newman and Mr. Morris, we went on a week long. Well, not week long. We just went on field trips and different different things out in the community for a whole week during the PSSAs, and we just went out and everyone really like grew together and like got to know different people that I hadn't spoke to since I first started the school, and just got to know different people. That helped me kind of feel more at home here. Like after that week, I felt like I talked to more people. I felt like I was more comfortable here. I felt like I was with family, and it was a unique experience because at other schools you don't get those kind of experiences. Like everyone's just going there to get their education, while here you're getting their education, but you're also building relationships with people.
Now, I say I experienced a lot of things in Helen Thackston. I experienced a lot of seniors helping out, a lot of middle school students, they mentoring middle school students, they opening clubs for students that need to complete extra hours. This school is very helpful. They like to bring everybody together as one. They like to have everybody together as they were a family. So my experiences in this school is very unique, and I would like to stay on task with the experience and experience more.
I've applied and been accepted to Rochester Institute of Technology, so that's where I will be attending coming August, and my major is going to be game design and development because I've been wanting to do that since I was 7. So I'm going to go there and study that, and hopefully after I graduate from college I'll be starting my own video game design company. I'm not going to release the name.
After I graduate, I just plan on going to college for nursing. And that's it.
I plan on to go on to higher education. I've been accepted to 5 schools and I still haven't made a choice yet.
After I graduate Helen Thackston, my plans are going into the work field, work, maybe collect a little more money for my tuition, maybe head on to college within a year or so. And after that, hopefully everything will go on great as I plan.
I've been accepted to Kutztown, Mansfield, Temple of Harrisburg, Hack, Towson, and I really haven't decided where I want to go yet, but I plan to go into political science as my major wherever I go, and hopefully after that I get accepted into a law school and I can get into the criminal justice field and hopefully help people out that I know are in bad situations or situations of unfair justice or unfair punishment. So hopefully my experiences I've had here at Helen Thackston can shape me to go into that field and go out into the world and succeed.